Hey guys, Funkymusic here, and today going to be doing a review on the server that I've been playing on for couple here and there, a couple days. You guys have seen me stream it. I've got about 25 hours in, only level 23. So the server I'm playing on is Chromicraft. If you haven't been keeping up with what I've been doing, but wanted to give a quick review on my thoughts about it. Real quick, Chromicraft is open source, which I don't trust morons to help out with any open source project on Wrath of the Lich King, because there are so many idiots out there saying things should work like this or things should work like that, and they don't. This is basically stock Sunwell core with a few Trinity import fixes, is what it comes down to with this. But the server is currently capped at level 49. They will be releasing a 59 cap here before too long. They're doing it very, very slowly. I don't know why, as everything pretty much is focused on the end game. I could care less if the level 60 raids or the level 70 raids are busted. Those mean nothing, because who the hell is going to get BIS every 10 levels is beyond me. You would pretty much just level the cap and then stop, unless you're trying to go out and make some money going out farming. That'd be about the only reason to continue playing at level cap until 80 it comes out, because the rest of it's just pointless. Again, there's no raids at 49, there's no raids at 59. You have to be level 60 to start raiding, and you're going to be using Wrath of the Lich King talents for, you know, vanilla and TBC content. It doesn't really work well. But anyways, so what have I thought about have there been bugs? Have I run into any issues on the server? There have been a few bugs, a few things I've seen. We might be able to get a chance to show it here. If you can see the cast of, I have to actually pull up a spell here. When you cast a spell on a target, the problem becomes that you go into combat before the spell actually hits. So when I'm done casting, I'll go into combat. Right there, you can see him in combat. I shouldn't go into combat until the hit on the target. So that's a bit of a problem that they really need to fix, as it's going to throw things off quite a bit with going into combat a little early, etc., etc. But there have been some other bugs. I've noticed Shadow Meld does work properly here, but then again it doesn't. I've had weird times where it'll work kind of when it wants to, and then it won't work at all. So it should be, as long as you're out of the tether range, you should be able to reset combat. You shouldn't be able to reset combat standing right next to them when they're not in tether range, meaning how far the mob can come after you out of their patrol zone. So I've run into some issues with that, but it's still working better than what it does on Warmane. This big issue I have with Chromicraft is the community itself. A lot of these people seem to be ex-Lordaeron players. I've had people come up to me and say, yeah, oh, don't trust Funky, it only does 30 buff. It's like, wait a minute, I've done more than 30 buff. I've done quite a bit of 0 buff, probably more than any Lordaeron player. And since they're exactly the same, what I don't get what the point is. I've seen global discussions, people talking about dual wield mischance percentage, and they're all over the place with it. People forwarding crazy theories, people talking about politics that aren't even old enough probably to even vote, and that becoming a huge thing. The global chat is literally filled with a lot of people who don't know what they're talking about, and it's very, very cancerous. The same with the Discord. It is beyond filled with, I don't even know what word you want to use here. Obby like players who forward these crazy theories and never provide any kind of math or reasoning for them. They just say, this is best. That's best. Mm, I think all the twinking stuff has been bissed. Yeah, that's all been sussed out already. But unless you're planning on twinking at level 49 or 59 and staying there, getting bis is pretty pointless considering that gear is going to be absolute trash as soon as you hit the next level. But anyways, or the next level cap rather. So if unless you're playing here to play casually, to level up casually, and then just kind of log off once you hit cap, and again, unless you're trying to farm and make possibly some gold at the auction house, I see no point into playing past the level cap. Once you reach it, you might as well just log off. So there are some bugs, there are some things that are issues. The population, there are people who play here. Again, a lot of them not a clue what they're talking about, misleading a ton of people. For example, again, that dual wield mischance, that conversation went on for about an hour and a half, and it shouldn't even have made it past 10 seconds. Just kind of the mentality here, from what I've noticed. And so yeah, overall, I'd probably give them a 2.5 out of 5. It's kind of really hard to judge a server though when they're not at endgame yet, because the raids being scripted correctly are going to be the key issue here. If the raids are scripted correctly, then that'll probably, my rating would probably go up. But if there's major issues, or if these other bugs that continue, then it could be even worse. But as of right now, I'd give it 2.5 out of 5. Nothing awesome about it. Nothing to really write home about this server. Like I said, the population, it's there. I'm actually on pretty early this morning, so not a lot of people on, which is expected. The EU times are usually dominated by the larger player base, or when more people come online, rather. So, yeah, Chromicraft. Good if you're like me and you like to level really slow, and because it is a 1x realm, I did forget to mention that. And you like to just take your time and, be able to still be caught up with everyone else. Fantastic. But other than that, still some bugs. Community is, wow. They should just not even let these people theory craft anything whatsoever. But that's my opinion on it. If you've at least tried it out, I know a lot of people see me playing it and they went and tried it out as well. Let me know what you guys think about it. Is it good, bad, ugly, better than what I'm saying it is? I'm interested to hear the feedback from other players out there. And this is just some of the bugs I've noticed with druids. I don't know if there's other bugs, class bugs. I have not played all the classes yet, so I don't know if there's other bugs affecting other classes. I assume that there are, but I don't know how bad or game breaking those bugs are. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the review of it, and we'll see you guys later.